Hi guys, it's Chuck Grove, and this is Foraging Truth. Today we're going to start another series on backyard foraging. So, if you have bronchitis, colds, cuts, abrasions, scrapes to your skin, bladder infections, hemorrhoids, or insect bites, bee stings, you're going to want to find this plant in your yard. There's actually two, and the first one we're going to go over is this plant. This plant is Plantago major, Broadleaf Plaintain, and Grand Plantain, are just some of the names. But let's make sure we have the right one. Some things you're going to notice right away is the leaf is very broad. You're going to see all these stems coming from the narrow part of the leaf and then branching out evenly from the center to the outside edge. And here's another really good way. It's going to be purplish red at the bottom. The shape is almost like celery. You see how it has a roll? And this side is concave. Broadleaf plantain. Now you can take this and throw it in a salad. You can chew it up and actually apply it directly to any skin conditions you have going on. The coolest part is making your own poultice. If you can take these, crush them up, throw them in a blender, make a paste out of it, including these, which is another great way to identify. And you'll notice it's also purple at the base. That is a stimule with all these seeds on it. This is also a part of the plantain. So what you can easily do is strip these seeds off with your fingers and gather these up, and you can also include this in your poultice. So this is one of the best plants and the easiest plants to find in our area to help soothe all these medical conditions and for eating. So let's look at the other plants. So we have the broadleaf plantain, and I kept a leaf from it. But let's talk about Plantago lanceolata, which we have a whole patch right here. So you're going to notice that the seed pods on the stemule are all congregated at the tip. And you're going to see these tiny little flowers protruding from the top, almost in a circular fashion. But this would be real hard to use for much, unless you want to tie something up. It's real woody. These seeds can actually be chewed up and used in the same fashion as the other plantain, the Grand Plantain, but the leaves are completely different. You're going to see that it is narrow, where the other one is broad, but the veins are the same. They have the same fashion on the leaf. And again, this can be used in the same fashion as the Grand Plantain, but they are completely different. So these leaves can be gathered up the same as the Grand Plantain, added to a salad, and also chewed up and put directly on any kind of skin wound or bug bite or irritation that you have. And it's very, very prevalent. These are the plants that back in the Great Depression that people just relied on. You couldn't go to the store and buy antiseptic. You had it in your yard. You didn't need it from anywhere else. So, and even back past that, the Grand Plantain was talked about as being the white man's footprint. And that's because of the way and fashion that it grows and spreads with the seeds. So even back then, in your Revolutionary War days, these plants were very important. So when you find this in your yard, what do you want to do with it? You might not find that much of it. You might not have as much as we have right here. But what you can do is the seeds are pretty prevalent. So what you can do is spread it or make an area, just blanket a whole area in your yard, and you have your antiseptic. So throughout the summer you have your own plantain that you can go ahead and harvest, and you're not going to hurt your supply at all. And it's easily found. And it's edible. Two types of plantain. You got your broadleaf plantain and your English plantain. You can take these and actually show big pharma and big corporations that we don't need them. Why do we want them around? I don't understand how they even got here. when we have everything we need right here in the creation that God gave us. Remember plantain? And remember this site, Foraging Truth. And this is Chuck Grove. And always keep foraging.